Welcome everybody, Mr. Thrasha here, and today is the all Motorhead Lemmy episode celebrating the life and times of Lemmy, and we're going to be checking out the Rainbow, his favorite place on earth, one of the places he used to live off of Sunset Boulevard. We're going to be talking all things Lemmy, and even going to visit his gravesite in Forest Lawn. So come along today, we're doing all things Lemmy. Always been one of my reasons for living. The god himself, Lemmy Kilmister, rest in peace. Welcome to the all Motorhead episode. Ian Fraser Kilmister. Lemmy Kilmister was born December 24th, 1945, and he passed away December 28th, 2015. Better known as Lemmy. He was from England, and the founder, lead singer, bassist, and primary songwriter of Motorhead, of which he was the only continuous member in the two forms of Motorhead, and one of the original members of Hawkwind between 1971 and 75. He was the OK sign in rock, metal, and punk. He bonded punks, metalheads, and hard rockers worldwide. Yes, I am a Motorhead collector. I have just about every album, except for a few I actually lost. In a move one time, lost a whole box of CDs. But from their first album in the 70s, all throughout the 80s, Bomber, Overkill, Iron Fist. These are all my Motorhead CDs. Everyone knows Ace of Spades, their gold record. I loved all the deep cut stuff. Every time I'd go to see Motorhead live, I just want to hear deep cuts from all of these albums. Kiss of Death. Got to see Motorhead a total of 4 times. So I was pretty lucky, the last just being 2 months prior to his death. That was in Montreal in 2015. My Motorhead album collection. This was the first compilation I got at just the age of 13. All the aces. Held by people ain't got no faces. Just a greatest hits compilation. Still have to complete my Motorhead album collection. Lemmy liked to write. There is a big Motorhead discography. I have just about every album aside from a few I have lost and that I'd owned before, like March or Die, Rock and Roll, which I still have on cassette somewhere. Very underrated album. We Are Motorhead, Inferno, Sacrifice. I have most of the albums. Aftershock was a really good one, though they never made a bad album. That was Lemmy. Just looking through my ticket book right here at the final time I ever saw Motorhead in Montreal. Would have been September 2015. The fourth and final time got to see Lemmy in the spotlight. The guy performed pretty much right on his deathbed. Found another ticket. First time I ever saw them at their own show was September 2008. Motorhead headlined at the Metropolis in Montreal. Never forget that night either. Victory or Die. 1975 to 2015. 40 straight years of Motorhead. We're going to step out Sunset Boulevard. We're going to check out the Rainbow, one of Lemmy's lofts where he spent a good portion of his final years. Show you what I like to call his drunken stumble, even though no one ever saw Lemmy. He could drink more than anybody. No one ever saw him stumble. I just quote it as a drunken stumble. And we're going to show his walk basically from the Rainbow down to his loft. We're going to visit his gravesite in Forest Lawn. All things Motorhead. Victory or Die. Let's go. Down here, where the rockers come to dwell, on the Sunset Boulevard, Ozzy's new album, Patient Number 9. He's got one more tour left in him. Whiskey A Go-Go just down there, here at the Rainbow Bar and Grill. Now first, before we go into the Rainbow, attempt to go in there, have a drink, maybe what Lemmy used to drink, show the Lemmy statue. There's the Roxy. Today it's all about Lemmy paying tribute to a hero of mine. He's like a grandfather to all of us meddlers. Here's the Rainbow. We're gonna head in there in a bit. But first, I'm gonna show you, there's Lemmy right there. I'm gonna show you Lemmy's drunken stumble home. Born to lose, live to win. Bottom left-hand corner there. This was his home from home. Lemmy's Lounge. We're gonna head in there in a bit, but first, I'm gonna show you where he lived from 1991 to about the time he died. He got this loft down here, because it was not far from his favorite place, the Rainbow. We're gonna walk down Hammond Street right here, just a block to the right of a Rainbow. Boat Bar and Grill right over there. If he wasn't at the Rainbow on his VLT, drinking Jack and Coke, he was either writing an album with Motorhead, touring with Motorhead, or he was gambling in Vegas, smoking and drinking Jack and Coke. Or vodka near the end when his diabetes got too bad. But this is the exact sidewalk my hero, one of many of my heroes, but one of the biggest, Lemmy, would walk down this exact sidewalk on his way home from the Rainbow every night. Check out this. He must have gazed upon all this wall art on a daily basis, walking up and back from the Rainbow. I'm gonna get the other side of the road here so we can see that mural a little better. Born to lose, live to win is a motto I've lived by. I miss Lemmy. He got this loft over here because it was going for a good price. He was never one to, you know, live in some nice fancy house. He had everything he needed. He didn't want women. He got plenty of those on the road. He didn't live with a woman. He had one son that he didn't even know for many, many years. Just down over here. That's how far he had to walk, just around a block to get to his loft, which would have just been over here. I'm walking the exact path that Lemmy walked himself night after night here in Los Angeles. And that's crazy. Just to think, if I would have ever lived in Los Angeles, it would have been pretty easy to meet him. He's one of very few of my heroes I didn't get to meet. I caught one of his pics one time, which I will show later in the episode. Hoping the heck I can get over to Forest Lawn today, see his grave. But this is cool, and I wasn't so sure I'd be able to find this. This is his loft right over here. Show you exactly where Lemmy dwelled. Like I said, from 1991 to 2014 or 15. He passed in 2015, so this is it, just right here. It's right here, and then maybe we'll head back up to the Rainbow, get a Jack and Coke and cheers, Lemmy. Been wanting to pay my respects for the last 7 years. So the Herritt Towers. He was on the second floor. I think I read number 24, but it was the inner top left, right up there. Second floor. So that right there was probably his window. Wow, get a little closer. Lemmy would have walked in here, in and out of here for gigs anytime he went to live his life. His custom-made boots. God, that guy was the OK sign. Influence to all punks, hard rockers, and metalheads worldwide. Rest in peace, Lemmy. Let's go to the back up to the Rainbow here and pay our respects properly. Oh, we'll do that later too, but it's Motorhead. So cool to see where Lemmy lived. Oh, right there. This thing is just next door to where Lemmy lives. So he walked by this every day. Who would not want to walk by that every day? Influences musical fusion right there. Look at that. Cool. Sweet. Grab maybe a burger, a drink for Lemmy here. Visit his statue, Lemmy's Lounge. That's where we're heading. There's the man himself, the God. One and only. Rest in peace, Lemmy. Figure out a drink for this guy. Here's original Motorhead. Rest in peace to all of them. Look at that. Filthy Phil. Yeah, they all passed in the same year, unbelievably. Born to Lose, Live to Win. Ian Lemmy Fraser Kilmister. Look at this. This whole place is dedicated to Lemmy. Look at this. Lemmy's Lounge. And you come out over here. It's all Lemmy here. It's all Lemmy. Look at this. I love this mural. This is incredible. Look at that. Oh, rest in peace, my friend. What a legend. The rainbow was Lemmy's stomping grounds. Look at that. You got a Motorhead deck up here. Look at that. Snaggletooth. Lemmy doing his thing. Look at that. Overkill record back there. The original album. Oh man, what a god. Jack and Coke right here. Cheers, Lemmy. This is for you, my friend. Don't need this straw. Rest in peace. So glorious. This is for you, Lem. Everything is Motorhead. We like it. Trying the classic Rainbow Bar and Grill cheeseburger. I think Lemmy tore in a few of these in his time. I'm gonna do the same. Cheers, Guns N' Roses. Yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy this. Don't want to get the camera all greasy, so take a look. Rainbow Bar and Grill. Good fries. Oh, Lemmy wouldn't have liked that. Look, waitress, let me look at this. Lemmy's Lounge. This is a private book. Badass pictures of Lemmy, man. Fans would come here, take pictures with him or the statue. Chris Jericho, AEW, WWE with Lemmy. We're all die-hard Lemmy fans. Cheers to Lemmy. Kilmister. Lemmy is interred here. Look at this. Little mini bottles of Jack. Ian Fraser, Lemmy Kilmister. Born to lose, live to win. December 24th, 1945 to December 28th, 2015. Got to see him the fifth and final time just 2 months before his passing. He was 70 years old. Now, it is rumored, and I have from the highest possible source, that the truth is Lemmy's ashes are not here in Forest Lawn. It can only take you so many guesses where his ashes are actually located. But I will tell you this, they are kept safe in a safe. These little bottles of Jack. I would have brought the pic that I caught from him. The first time I ever saw him, he flicked a pic at me. Never got to meet the man himself, but he flicked a pic at me, and I have the pic, and I'll hold true to it forever. Would have been cool to leave it here, as others have left pics and coins. See some Canadian pennies here. Motorhead forever. 1975, 2015. Greatest hard rock band ever. I think he almost deserves more. I'll take you over for a second, show you where Dio is buried, and if you're wondering, Lemmy's right over here. And Dio is that one right there, directly across from Lemmy. Not far at all. First time I ever saw Lemmy, who's memorialized over there. He was opening for Heaven and Hell. Ronnie James Dio, Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler. Black Sabbath version 2, and Ronnie is buried right here, straight ahead, across this garden. They're neighbors. That's right. Don't have the ticket, but here is the pass from the Metal Masters Tour 2008. First time, this is actually signed by Ronnie James Dio right there. This is a backstage pass for Heaven and Hell, and Motorhead was the second band up that day. We saw them front row. It was my first time finally getting to see Lemmy. And check this out. I caught his pick. Lemmy threw this to me in the front row. Not going to leave it at the gravesite, because then I won't have it. I never got to meet the man himself. That's what his autograph would have looked like here. This is the type of pick he used. Lemmy's autograph. Look at that. Official Motorhead England pick. Lemmy threw that right to me in the front row. And one of my best friends actually caught Mickey D's drumstick. Thanks again, everybody. It was such an honor to visit Lemmy in his final resting place, visit the bar he spent most of his time when not touring, writing an album, or recording an album, or gambling in Vegas. He was over there at the Rainbow. So good. I love how they got that place completely Lemmified. Everything Lemmy there at the Rainbow. Can't wait to go back. They treat Motorhead fans well. We got to visit the statue, take some pictures with that. Please like, please subscribe. Rest in peace to the late, great Lemmy Kilmister. Motorhead. 40 years of excellence, 1975 to 2015. Thanks again, everybody. Please like, please subscribe. You can join me on Twitter or Instagram. If you're new here, subscribe and let you know when a new episode goes up. Never know where we'll be or what we'll be doing on the Mr. Thrasha Show. Thanks again, everybody. Victory or die. Rest in peace, Lemmy. Time to listen to some Motorhead.